You guys are looking at this all the wrong way, believe me. So many people are asking me, dude, I want to date when I get to Japan. Well, first of all, yeah, you want to date when you get to Japan, of course, guys. Like, who doesn't want to date? Who doesn't want to go out, try the local dishes, the local cuisine of a new country or whatever? But guys, don't come out here searching for a wife, guys. I'm getting off topic. The point is, people are asking me if I date in Japan, should I split the bill? These are men, right? Like, let's be honest, like 99.9% of my viewers are men, right? If I do have any ladies who watch my channel, give me a comment down below. Say what up. Hello, ladies. Thank you for watching. Sorry that I'm so obnoxious on camera, but I appreciate you watching for whatever reason you watch. Now, all these guys are asking, if I go on a date with a lady out in Japan, is she going to expect me to pay the bill? Should I split it? What should I do? Now, guys, you're looking at it the wrong way. Doesn't matter if you're in Japan, doesn't matter if you're in the States, doesn't matter if you're in the UAE. Actually, I should slow down. I haven't been all around the world. I don't know about cultures around the world. I tend to do this. I tend to talk out of turn and talk about places that I don't know. Like, sometimes I talk about things that I shouldn't be talking about. And yeah, I'll admit that. Let's stick to the US and let's stick to Japan. If somebody tells you split the date in Japan, don't listen to them. If somebody tells you split the date in America, split the bill on a date in America, don't listen to them. If a girl, especially, now this is some high level shit right here. Especially if a girl tells you on the date, I will pay. I'll pay for my half. Oh, are you really gonna pay? Oh, you don't have to pay. Here's my half. That is a test. That is a test. Now, it may not be an intentional test. The girl might not be thinking, here, I'm gonna test this guy, let me do this. Of course, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying women have this devious scheme to always test men and they're like some evil creatures with playing these weird games. No. But subconsciously, like, of course the girl's gonna like do that because girls have manners here, right? Girls are polite, girls have manners here. People have money here. Of course the girl's gonna say, oh no, I'll pay my half. But do not accept that shit. Do not accept that shit. You have to pay for it. Generally, if you're the one creating the plans, I think we should probably be able to agree on this. If you're the one creating the plans for the dates, you should be the one paying for the dates. And now that's not to say that you need to go on a super nice date. That's not to say that you need to attempt to riz girls with your money. You need to say, look at how much money I have, and I have all this money, look at me. No. However, you need to be in charge, dog. You need to be making that date. You need to be making the plans. You need to say, hey girl, you just relax. All you need to do is show up. All you need to do is bring a smile. That's it. And just relax, just have a good time, just chill out. And daddy will take care of it, because you know what, I'm a man, and that's what men do. We take care of y'all. It ain't nothing to me. It ain't nothing to me. Drop a couple bucks on this, create a plan. You know, I actually enjoy that, because that's the essence of being a man. Building shit, planning shit, conquering shit, taking care of my people, taking care of the people that I care about. That's what I do, and that ain't no problem at all. See, a lot of people come into this with the wrong mindset. I always hear people say, I'm a man, so I have to pay for the date. I'm a man, I have to plan the dates. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's slow down there. You have to? You don't have to do shit, dog. You don't have to pay for shit. You don't have to plan shit. You can ask the girl to pay for the date. You can ask the girl to split the date. You can ask the girl to plan the date. You can let girls do that. And hey, be my guest, dog. But let me just say, I don't think that's gonna be in your best interest in the long term. Now, obviously, there are always things that you can do better or worse in a relationship, in dating. I'm not saying this is going to be the make or break for you, because I'm sure somebody's thinking right now, hey, I have a girlfriend, or I'm dating girls and we split the bills and I still get laid, or I still have a girlfriend, whatever. Hey man, I'm sure, of course you do, but I'm sure you do every other thing or plenty of other things right too, right? This is just one of those things. If you do want to optimize your dating experiences, optimize your relationships, have a long-term relationship full of heated, passionate, making love and hairy animal sex, then I think it would be in your best interest to pay for most of the things. And you know, this doesn't mean literally everything. I'm not saying if a girl, literally sometimes girls want to treat you and then they say, I gotta go to the toilet, and they go to the toilet and then they pay for the bill without you realizing. I'm not saying when she gets back you need to be like, whoa, young James said I need to pay for everything. I'm losing my friend. What the fuck's wrong with you, girl? And freak, no, dude, like, the whole essence of being a cool guy and being a man who's in charge, dude, you're in charge of your emotions as well. You're always chill, you're cool, you're stoic, and if something like that happens, you just say, hey, man, hey, thank you, I appreciate that. Wow, you don't have to do that, baby, but that's sweet, I appreciate that. And you're always cool, you're always in charge, right? Right? Now, like I said, I want to make a point to say that just because you're paying for the dates doesn't mean that you need to be doing expensive shit, that you need to be trying to impress women with your money. Guys, like, you can take a girl to McDonald's and have a great date. Well, okay, I should probably clarify. Don't literally take a girl to McDonald's, right? Well, you don't need to take them to really nice steakhouses and drop hundreds of dollars on them. You can take them to a place for drinks, for coffee. Honestly, as long as the vibe is right, like, it doesn't need to be super expensive. You can find like little niche, hole-in-the-wall coffee shops, little hole-in-the-wall curry restaurant or something like that has a vibe. It doesn't have to be super expensive. And then you are creating the atmosphere. You're making her giggle, and she's not going to be thinking about how much money you spent on this. I mean, at least if she's any woman worth any type of value, she's not going to be thinking, how much money did this guy spend on me? He didn't drop $100, but I heard this person's boyfriend spent $100 on their first. Like, dude, she ain't going to be thinking about that shit. If she's any woman of value, any woman worth your time, actually, all she's going to be thinking about is the vibe that you're giving off, and that is going to be part of the vibe. Hey, oh, don't worry about that, baby. I got this. Chill out. I got it. And you're going to be asking her questions, entertaining her, not, you know, and then she ain't going to be thinking about all this. Not this, like, you're not going to be asking her about her job. Hey, what do you do for work? How many hours do you work a day? Like some boring shit. No, you're going to be asking her interesting questions and like I said, like, rizzing her, guys. And, you know, I'm not going to get into detail and give away all my secrets of what exactly you need to be talking about, but let's get back on topic here. Also, all right, so when you pay for the date, a lot of people say, oh, well, I pay for the date, so that means the girl has to give me something. Guys, you're once again missing the point. It's not about being needy. Like, the entire, like, being attractive as a man, like, kind of summed up is about not being needy. Being independent, being chill, and not being needy, okay? And so if you go on a date and you're like, I need to spend a bunch of money on this girl, I need to do this, I need to impress her, you're being needy. If, like I said, she tries to pay for something and you get angry about it and you take it as a hit to your ego, you're like, you need to seem cool. You need to seem like you're in charge to that girl, which is needy. Just be cool about whatever happens. And also, you pay for the dates, you plan a really dope date, she doesn't like you at the end of the date, and then you're wondering, dude, I spent money on this girl, and now she's not going to give me anything? Excuse me, I paid for our date. That means you need to unzip your pants and bend over for me. You need to give me whole. Guys, that's not how it works. You're also being needy there. Because that's just life, man. Not everyone is going to like you. Not every date is going to go perfect. You can be exactly on point, guys. I mean, look at me. Look at this guy. Come on. Look at this guy. Look at my confidence. Look at my riz. Look at the flowing hair. Look at the style. Okay, you know how many girls haven't liked me just for whatever reason? It happens. But you need to get out and you need to date and you need to have these experiences. So when the right girl, I mean, maybe sometimes the right girl, you get off on the bad foot. You get off on a bad start. What is the phrase I'm looking for right here? You get off on the wrong foot. Is that the phrase I'm looking for? With maybe a nice girl and she's kind of on the fence about you. This is a make or break moment, guys. If she's kind of on the fence about you and you're like, I'm not sure how this worked, and she didn't get back to me right away after I paid for the date, and then you freak out or you act weird because you paid for the date and then she didn't give you something, then it's over. But if she didn't give you the extra attention that you want after you paid for the date and you're just like, hey, it's cool about it, I'll let it simmer. I'm not going to chase after her or be weird or like, hey, give me that 2,000 yen you owe me for our date now. If you're just cool, she might think, you know what? He was cool enough, maybe I'll meet him again. And then maybe you go on a second date and your vibe's right. Dude, maybe the first date you just didn't wake up on the right side of the bed. Maybe the first date you just didn't have your Wheaties. Sometimes that's how it happens. I've been there too, man. I've been there too. Sometimes you're just, whatever it is, you don't perform to the best of your capabilities on the first date. And so I understand that, guys. So just generally, if you're going on a date, wherever you are, man, you want to be the boss. You want to be the leader. You want to be the man. It's not you have to pay for the date. It's not you have to plan. You don't have to. You don't have to do shit. You guys can do whatever you want and see how that works out for you. And I'm sure it will work out for plenty of guys. But if you want to optimize your chances, if you want to be in the best relationship that you can be in, if you want to be a man who handles his shit, who's in charge, think of it this way, guys. If you are the boss, if you're the manager of a company, if you're the boss of a company, if people look up to you in a company and you guys go out to lunch, you and your boss, it's you and your boss, right? You go out to lunch and he's a cool boss. I'm not talking about a boss who's a douchebag and bosses you around and acts like an asshole. I'm talking about someone who is on your team, really like the definition of a good boss, who's on your team, who doesn't make it seem like he's against you. Someone who like you look up to, you can learn from. Someone who, when shit hits the fan, you look up to them and you respect them and you're expecting them to make the decision and lead you to the next step to tell you where we should go from here. If you go out to lunch with that boss, back me up, the boss is probably gonna pay for you, right? If they got their shit together. That's what a good boss does, man. He takes care of his people. Now, some people are gonna feel some type of way about this, but if you're the man in the relationship, man, you gotta be the boss. And like I said, I'm not talking about a boss who's being a douchebag, bossing people around, being an asshole. I'm talking about someone who takes care of his people, someone who's a strong leader. Don't you want to be that person when you go out to lunch with your girl? Hey baby, you relax, I got this. And if anything's wrong, if you ain't feeling right about something, if you're not sure where we're going, if you're not sure about what's gonna happen, if you're not sure about anything, you come to me and I'll help you out. I'm your guy, I got you, I'm in charge. And your girl can just relax and be feminine. Oh, he's so in charge. He's cool. You guys know how good it feels to feel like that. Hey, just don't worry about it, girl. I got you. And how much a girl will respect you for that? No, obviously not every girl. Some girls are gonna feel some type of way about that. Some girls are gonna take it as a hit to their ego, but we don't want to deal with them anyways, guys. Believe me, it would be in your best interest to pay for the bill on dates. Now, obviously, there are always things that can change. Maybe you're super young, neither you or your girlfriend has a job. Maybe your girlfriend has a job and you don't, and you're really young. Okay, sure, it doesn't have to always be 100% this way or that way, but you guys need to work hard. You need to try, at least put some effort in. And man, if you don't, probably not the end of the world, but if you want to ask my opinion, I would say whether you're in the States, whether you're in Japan, pay for the bill. Gentlemen, pay for the bill on the date. In Japan especially, girls are always going to say, oh no, I'll pay my half. Don't fucking do it. Don't take that bait. You say, no, hey, don't worry about it. I got you. Relax. I invited you out, right? I invited you out, all right? And sometimes the girl's gonna buy you a coffee ahead of next time. Maybe she's gonna pay for matcha, whatever, and you let her do that, and that's great. You say, thank you, baby. I appreciate that. And that's all it needs to be, man. And some people have this mindset that when you get later into the relationship, once you become official boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, and wife, or whatever, you pay half and half. I mean, I don't know about that. I'm still young. I shouldn't be saying I'm still young anymore, guys. I'm 29 at this point, but either way, I'm not married. My mindset is still, if I was married, if I was in a long-term relationship, I would still be paying for most of everything. But that's just me. Maybe I'm old-fashioned, but if you guys want to hear my opinion, this is how I put it. Tell me if you agree. And no more, I don't want to hear any guys around me saying, oh, well, I have to pay for the dates. I'm expected to pay for the dates because I'm a man. Oh, I have to plan the dates because I'm a man. You don't have to do shit. You literally don't have to do shit. But if you want girls to respect you, if you want girls to think you're the man, you probably should. And you get to. Like I said before, if you want to be that image of this dude's in charge, this dude's the boss, man, this is the CEO right here. He knows what's going on. He's so charismatic. He's so cool. He's so confident. He's so wise. I look up to this person. If you want to be seen like that, like I said, guys, it's not going to be one for one happen exactly like this. But if you want to improve your chances, Hey, I plan the date. I pay for the date. Girl, you just relax and you come along. We're gonna have a good time. I'm not spending a whole bunch of money. I just take you to my, hey, I got this local spot down the street. They make really good curry. And you know what? Afterward, we're gonna go to this cafe where my friend works. And we're gonna have they got a really good Americano over there. And we're gonna try that. And she's not gonna be thinking about how much money you're spending at all. She's only gonna be thinking about, wow, this guy has beautiful eyes. And he's so funny, he's so charming. And he asks me such interesting questions. And then you go home and you're like, shit, dude, I only spent 20, 30 bucks on the date. Hey, no problem, no problem. Now, if you want to take your girl to a nicer place, of course. But at this point, I'm getting off topic. If you want to ask my opinion, doesn't matter if you're in Japan, doesn't matter if you're in the States. Don't split the bill. Plan the date, pay for the date. Tell the girl exactly where to be. Tell the girl the station, what time, and what exit, where to be. And then if you want to, you say something stupid as well, like, all you have to bring is a smile. I'm just kidding. Probably don't say that. I've said that before. I don't know. Is that cringe or is that rizzy? I don't know. Anyways, guys, my name's Young James. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. If you guys want your own ultra human ring, guys, this measures your steps every day, your calories burned, your heart rate, all types of the homies, guys. Link is in the description. 10% off. US buyers, buy on the Amazon link, which is also in the description. Hit me up, guys. Send me $5 on Ko-fi if you guys want to join the Discord or you just gonna talk some shit. If you guys want to donate to me, guys, email me. Email's in the description, everything. What else am I forgetting? I don't know. Go fuck your mother. All right, peace out, y'all.